Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the Spiritual Trail and welcome to May and welcome to your May 2022 reading. This is a general reading and it's for the sign of Scorpio. It could be your sun, moon, or rising. So, always welcome. So, thank you for being here. Today, we're going to focus on your core personality through the Major Arcana card, which is Scorpio, and that is the major arcana that's the most feared in a tarot deck, and that's the death card. People associate that with physical death, but it's transformation. So Scorpio, your planets, you have double planets. Well, I think there's like 4 signs that have double planets. You have Mars and Pluto. So Mars is your ancient ruling planet, and it's a planet of action, aggression, combat, energy, passion, sex, and war. And then you have Pluto, which is the lord of the underworld. So that's about your intuition and your emotional intensity. It's regeneration and transformation. So Mars governs more of your relentless, driven spirit and your cardinal desires. And Pluto takes responsibility for those deeply hidden nature within you and your psychic abilities and also your obsessive personality. So your ability to transmute darkness is probably what makes your aura perfect combination of alluring and terrifying. So a lot of people find Scorpios very mystical, a little threatening. You're kind of like that Scorpio where you don't know if it's going to sting you, right? So it kind of fits perfectly with the death card, which is all about transformation, and it's feared. Fascination and fear. So with the death card, changes can be intimidating, but it's necessary for growth. So we must be willing to let go of the past in order so we can embrace the new opportunities. And only transformation and new beginnings can occur if we close a chapter out. So you're not afraid to go deep and face those dark shadows and to examine what needs to change and close out. But, everything has dark and light. So however, Scorpio, when you are stung or betrayed or something like that, you don't forget. So you can have a tendency to maybe hold a grudge for long term, which is kind of holding on to the past in a way, right? So that's, like I said, we all have dark and light. So we are going to go ahead and get into the reading, but I just wanted to say that I sat with the cards before I pulled all the oracles. We're going to pull the tarot separately on the channel on the video, but I already pulled the oracles, and the song I kept hearing in my head was Belle Div DeVoe. I don't know if you guys know that. That's like a 80s song. It's called Poison. And I'm trying to see, did I write down the lyrics to that? But it says something to the effect of, not being able to get out of your head and things like that. So it just kept playing. And I think maybe it was because of the scorpion, they have that stinger that's poison. But for some reason, you might want to listen to that song just to see if it resonates in some way with your current circumstance. So that being said, make sure you set your intentions. Tonight is the new moon solar eclipse in Taurus. Good time to set intentions. A lot of truths come out that we didn't know about. Just set your intentions, and then maybe you'll gain that clarity and be able to focus on what you want to bring to abundance and manifest. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and look at our oracle cards that were pulled for you. First card out. Ghostlands. Talk about dark and mysterious, right? So this is actually about learning from the past and imagining our beautiful future ahead. We can't go back and change what was, and we can't go forward and live in the future. So it's like living one day at a time and realizing that each day is a new beginning and finding joy in the present day. So again, we have that past and future energy. So if you're holding on to anything from the past, or you're worried about the future, this might be a really significant message for you, because this is saying live in the present moment, take the lessons from the past and move forward and enjoy every day, see the beauty in every day. Then we have Lion, loyalty, courage, leadership. You're being guided to take back your power. You are a powerful co-creator with limitless inner strength and confidence. When you allow your voice to be heard, the people around you will listen. So you could have had something happen that disempowered you. This is saying take back that power. The lion is Leo. And their card is the strength card. So that's that inner strength that you have, and bring it forward. Utilize that today. And then we have Wild Rose Fairy, which is love. So this is love. That's like the universal emotion. That's what everybody desires, right? So all around you is love, whether you see it or not. If you're in a dark place and don't see it, but you do have love around you. So this is being opening up that heart to receive. So there's some healing. This is saying there's healing going around. So trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should in your life. Graciously and perfectly, just as it should. Even the shadows, because it teaches us lessons, it teaches our worth. And the opposite of love is fear. So if we let go of that fear and let it dissolve, love will expand. So if there's some fear as well, step into that strength, stop living in the past, stop holding grudges like sometimes you can tend to do. All right, and then we have, good, see, you're protected. We have the sea turtle protection. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. I love that. That has unfold again. And the rhythm is like the moon cycles. Persevere and you will succeed. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Yeah. So again, don't hold on to grudges or fears from the past, or fears of rejection or abandonment or anything like that. Trickery. This is the heart chakra. So you could have been tricked, but I'm also getting that sometimes when we desire, our main goal is love in the world, right? Everybody wants to be loved. So sometimes, even if it's not a bad intention, sometimes we will resort to tactics of manipulation and things like that. So be careful where your intentions are setting. Really examine what your heart truly desires, okay? And again, this could be someone that has tricked you, and that's why you're holding that grudge, or living in the past, or having fear of abandonment or resentment or something like that. But remember, you are protected. Gossip, yes. See? So you could have had some people gossiping about you too, as well as this trickery. This again is another heart chakra. So there's a lot of heart chakra healing now for you. This is also too, making sure that you set up, like I said, those true desires, rather than fearing like anybody's rejection or resentment, and having that open heart, with no personal agenda, just rather, love. So sometimes with that love, like if we're in that fear state, we can be, rebellious and denying our gifts and out for revenge and things like that. So you want to make sure you don't participate in gossip, don't pay attention to anything what other people say. You ever heard that saying that it says, what other people say or think about me is none of my business. You just kind of go with the flow, stay in your own heart, know that you're protected, and go on your merry way. No resentments, no living in the past, no fears. And then we have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah. So everything in this world, like it said with that love card, everything is happening for you, not to you. It's for your protection. So I really feel like if something's happened, it was actually for your protection. It might have felt painful, but something was removed or fell out of your life for protection. All right, interesting cards there. So yeah, I can kind of see where poison would come in with that, because it's how we perceive things. We could look at this as poison and hold on to revenge, which poisons us, or we can look at it as, okay, it's a lesson. I actually dodged a bullet because now I can go towards what is for my better self, right? So I really feel like you're being asked to stay in that open heartedness. Don't take anything personally. Don't stay in the past. Heal and move forward and transform, like that death card, that transformation. And I'm being told to look at the bottom here. Ooh, yeah, magical map shifter. This is a great card. So this is like, everything's orchestrated for your destiny, like by spirit. So this card appears to make us aware of the people that come into our lives and how that impacts our lives, right? So even It's not always good people. It's not always good intentions. We do have bad things that happen to us as well. So it's to impact our personal growth and to change our perspective of who we are. So when the magical map shifter comes in, it's always inviting you to grow to that better version of yourself. So I love that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get some tarot cards. This is the Light Seer deck. What was on the bottom? 9 of Pentacles was on the bottom. So this underlying energy here is actually helping you to grow into the best person that you can, a better version of yourself. This whole thing, this whole situation, this lesson, okay? So the people or situation that came into your life, it might be painful, but it's how you perceive it, because it's supposed to be leading you to the best version of yourself, your happy life. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. I got lotion on my hands, so I hope I don't slip these out. I'm kind of a klutz. Alright. Also, I really feel like this patience is saying, like, you know, maybe you were feeling down because something didn't work out, but it's saying, you know, be patient. That you had all good things come to those who wait. So the better version of your life, the better people for your life, the right one will come into your life. So, and look at all this green energy, all this heart healing energy. And it's weird, I picked a little green stone as well. Alright. And look in the bottom, the moon. So we have that new moon energy tonight. So this is all about your intuition, facing your fears. Things might not be known, but you know, you got to trust in the divine. So this energy, the solar eclipse energy, is really helping you to finish that healing, close that chapter, and move forward, and know your worth. So let's go ahead and see what comes up. Ace of Swords, yeah, see? This is getting that knowledge, those epiphanies. So realizing, you know, that this was a lesson. It wasn't to hurt you. It's not to keep you stuck. It's not to keep you in that revenge state. It's, you know, or in that fear state. It's to awaken you more to your higher version. And you might have just got some truth about a situation, and that's why you're on this fence here. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Again, this is somebody that sees the truth, removes the mask. So I really feel like there might have been something in your life that you didn't know about, but it got exposed. So you saw through this mask here and saw the truth for what it was. The Magician, yes, this is all about manifesting. He has all the tools he needs to move forward and to create his abundance and manifest. So, you know, knowing that you have everything you need and that the spirit and divine are setting you up to be the best version, to live the best life. So things don't happen to you, they happen for you. The Three of Pentacles, yeah. See, this is working together, collaborating with others. So, you know, this is also too, I'm getting like, you can't, like if this was a relationship situation where you got burnt, you can't take it out, like hold on to that revenge and take it out on everybody else thinking they're going to be the same. This is working together. This is also having that unconditional love. Accept people for who they are. It doesn't mean you have to associate with them. It doesn't mean you have to let them back in your life or anything like that. But this is just working together in the community. And I really feel like a lot of you, that will be healing energy for you too if you go out and be of service in some way. Possibly volunteering or some kind of project or something like that. Two of Pentacles, yeah. So this is all about like dual action energy, juggling different things. So I kind of feel right now you're kind of, you might be throwing yourself into different things. But I still feel like this fear energy, not like you're, like it's obvious, but fear of like having it happen again. So, you know, this is like keeping yourself busy. Eight of Pentacles, so you might be also throwing yourself into work and taking classes and things like that. This is all about trying to achieve something, so, you know, or distracting yourself. So Eight of Pentacles. Now we have the Six of Pentacles. This is maintaining that balance. If you're not, you need to get balanced. You know, give and receive, dark and light. So I kind of feel like this energy here is like saying that if you're not careful, you can lead into more darkness. And it's saying, you know, darkness can be fine, and you know all about that. You're not afraid to face your darkness, but you don't want to wallow in that. You know, you want to also try to balance out the light and the dark. and your masculine and feminine. Then we have the Page of Wands. Yes, see, starting this new beginning, closing that door, starting a new chapter, and going towards something that's creative for you, that you are passionate about. So refocusing your energy in a more positive, optimistic way. Okay, don't let yourself sink down into that bitterness or revenge or grudges. Or, it's, you can face those, but you got to heal them. You can't stay there, right? And then we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, a lot of opportunities and choices coming up for you. So also, too, again, I kind of think this is kind of mixed with that perception. I think this is your card, too, the Seven of Cups. So very interesting. This is not allowing yourself to get disillusioned by other people's actions, okay? So you have a lot of choices and opportunities out there, and this is your choice too, whether you want to wallow in the darkness and hold on to grudges, live in the past, or if you want to stay present and focus on the lessons and the good and the healing and how you could be of service. All right, so we're going to get one more, and we're going to close this out. Four of Swords, yeah. So you might need right now some time to rest and rejuvenate, to contemplate, and that's all good and fine. Because you don't, definitely, if you're feeling in this dark energy or grudge or holding everybody accountable for some situation or person that you went through, you don't want to spew that on everything else. So, make sure you take care of yourself, nurture yourself. Tonight's the new moon solar eclipse, so set some intentions and start focusing on that. So right now you just need a little more healing. You got a lot of heart energy, so I really feel like you are doing that, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm being told to cut this deck and get one last card. Solitude, yeah. So right now might be a good time to do some solitude, which you are social, but you're also a very private person. So this shouldn't be too hard for you, but I really am feeling like you need to do some heart chakra meditations and healing, maybe even Reiki, setting your intentions for the new moon, and also pampering yourself a little bit. Okay, so that is your message, Scorpio. Thanks so much for watching. Have a beautiful May. Take care.